You're looking at a 1981 Heritage shovel head, one of the last ones that came off the line during the AMF days before Harley-Davidson. I wanted to share with you a small tech tip. When you got an old shovel like this one has been stored and preserved for a long time. When you're going to start up an old shovel head like this, there is an oil air breather line here. All right. Now, as everybody knows, Harley-Davidson is a dry sump motor. All right. You have your oil tank way back there. All right. And it's got lines that comes down to the oil pump. And the oil pump has this really tiny, small little spring and ball that keeps the oil from flowing in. Well, after a long period of time, it just can't hold all that oil out. So Harley-Davidson made it possible that if some seeped out, it would seep out into the cam cover. Now, there are 3 sections in the cam cover. The main open area, you've got your breather timer gear in here, and then you've got an air passageway down in here. And so this oil leaks past and goes into this area here. Well, when you try to start up a old shovel head or even an Evolution, this is full of oil, and it's like you blowing your nose. It's got to breathe. The motor's got to breathe. So it goes and finds this hose, and it blows out all the oil that it can. Now, I've added this little extension because I've got an oil pan down here ready to catch it. I've taken the spark plugs out, and I'm going to rotate the motor, and we're going to try to blow the nose of this shovel head so it will clean itself out. And here it is. The oil is coming out. Now, if you had your air cleaner all put together, the wonderful stock air cleaner there, it has a hole right here. It would be blowing this into the filter and until the filter filled up, and then of course it would come out the backside and drip all over here. Now, if you have a shovel head that's been chopped or not really have all the stock stuff, the minute you have a custom air cleaner on here, a lot of people took this hose and routed it down underneath. And so I put a pan underneath, not knowing where that hose is going to drop out, and when I try to start it, so that the oil is caught and not all over the garage floor. I'm going to put the spark plugs back in it and fire her up and see if there's any little bit more in it. Stay tuned. All right, so I got the spark plugs in. Let's we got some power. Let's pull the choke out a little bit. Let's give it a try. Look at that. Yeah, she's still got a little stuff inside her. Leaking out pretty good. But she'll clean herself out pretty good. Old girl sounds as good as she did when she came off the factory assembly line. So we'll let it run a little bit, get that oil, and of course, oh, isn't that clean oil? Of course, we're going to have to check the oil level after we get done. But she's sounding pretty good. See if she'll do a little chug. Yeah. Listen how quiet that motor is. Yeah, she's still got a little bit of oil. She's been sitting for a while. Yeah, this little tech tip from Low Country Harley-Davidson. Keep them old machines running. There ain't nothing like the sound of an old shovel head.